Hey there guys, this is Pharaoh2091 and welcome back to Let's Play Professor Layton vs. Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. Last time we left off, we finished Chapter 6, and we're all together. We broke the 3 seals, which apparently may or may not have been holding the Great Witch Bezella, I'm not really sure. And Espella ran away, because she kept saying, I'm Bezella. So now we're going to begin, which I assume is, yeah, we're going to begin Chapter 7. Let's see how... Let's just see where this is gonna go. We arrived in the final room in the ruins, in which we found a most peculiar pedestal. We discovered that the pedestal is used to house the Bell of Ruin. As we discussed our findings and attempted to make sense of the inscription on the pedestal, Miss Cantabella ran away from us. I cannot be sure, but I believe her eyes briefly shone a faintly red color. Regardless, we must find her immediately. That might have been Layton, or Luke, I have no idea. Someone tells me Phoenix wouldn't talk that eloquently, if that makes any type of sense. So, here we are, Chapter 7, The Story's End. This makes it seem like it's going to be the finale, or the last chapter.
Where's Espella? Where could she be?
There's no sign of her at all.
This is very strange. I've a feeling we're the only ones around.
Huh? Professor, look at this!
Did Maya look in a barrel?
Look! It's a new story!
That means that the parade has already taken place.
Anyway, let's read it!
She definitely looks inside a barrel. I mean, you never know. It's, to me, I find it funny. The final story. At the appointed place of ending, as twilight fades to darkness. The weaver of the story will meet the Great Witch for the first and final time. The concluding scene will glow in the flames of great magic, as the teller of the story is silenced forever. This evening, at the final witch trial, the legendary Great Witch will be consumed by her own flames. The town, finally free from the shackles of story and witchcraft, will bathe in the morning light of the new dawning day. The new town will be aglow with freedom from the past and fresh hope for the future. Seems like a weird story for the storyteller to write. Does this mean what I think it means? No way! That can't be! Is this what the Great Witch meant? Whatever the case, let's find Espella before panic spreads throughout the town. We should probably split up. If only we had some leads. The appointed place of ending. Perhaps this is referring to the town square, at which the parade always ends. While the teller of the story can mean none other than Espella's father. As for being silenced forever, this is almost certainly an indication that he will lose his life. Well, in that case, Professor, the chances of Espella being at the town square are pretty high, right? Indeed, Mr. Wright. Let's head to the square and find her. Yes, holy crap. This doesn't sound good at all. Yep, there's everybody. At least I think so. It looks like everyone in town is here. It would appear that they all wish to see the final story with their own eyes. Professor, about this final story, why would a Great Witch Bezella show up tonight of all nights? I've been wondering the same thing. She's never once shown herself before now. Perhaps the power of the story is such that even the actions of the Great Witch are subject to its control. And one more thing. Why in the world would a storyteller write his own death into the story? Indeed, there appear to be quite a few mysteries contained within this final story, although I suggest we don't dwell on them for the time being. I agree. First things first, let's find Espella. Okay. Hey, phone! That's okay, you can ring now, it's alright. Yeah, it's all marker, it's okay. I guess we'll talk to who we can, so this is a CC and... or Cecil and Petal. You better hide now, because you know you can't win. can't too, and I won't hide. You'll be crispy bacon in no time. Bacon. Just accept it. Well, not. You'll see. I will become a knight, and if I say I'll protect you, I'll protect you. Come on, how's a little chicken like you supposed to protect me from Bezella? Just watch me. Oh, God. So that's okay. I told you, you're wasting your time. Now will you go hide already? Bezella's so gonna burn you to a crisp. I won't hide. I can do this. See? I brought a bucket of water with me. I'll throw it over her flames. Well, he's prepared at least. I mean, he's doing something. What do you want? Oh, the parade was totally different this time. Inquisitor Darklow was nowhere to be seen, and Inquisitor Bottom looks so agitated. And not only that, but they said this is going to be the last story. What's to become of all of us from here on? The words. How are we ever going to find a spell of all these people about? Ah, look over there. It's the storyteller.
And now, the time is upon us. The time of release from the curses of witchcraft and the story. The legendary Bezella will appear before us, and the story of the longest night will begin. Prepare yourselves for the dramatic climax.
But that means we'll lose our storyteller.
But why will he be sacrificed?
There is no reason for sorrow. My stories are no more than a peek at the caprice and irony of unfolding fate. We are all being carried along on the vast and irresistible sea of chance. I am no more than one person in the sea of people who are here tonight. No more and no less.
Oh, storyteller!
Storyteller! Don't stop writing our story!
This isn't good. It's getting dark already. Remember what the story said? At the appointed place of ending, as twilight fades to darkness. And we still haven't found a spell yet. Hey! Look at that! Someone's at the top of the tower! What? At the top of the tower? Look, Nick! Someone's definitely up there!
Look, everyone! The great witch Bezella has finally appeared. The time has arrived. This story will come to an end.
That must be her! Can it really be?
The Great Witch Bezella!
Here and now, my life will surely come to an end. The great witch Bezella will be apprehended, and true peace will come to this town.
Mr. Wright, there, follow me. Oh.
So you were the Great Witch Bezella after all! A truly terrifying witch who would even attack her own father!
Get up! Get up and stand before us, Great Witch Bezella!
Isabella! It can't be. Isabella! There's no way! Isabella, are you alright? Isabella? Are you okay, Isabella? She seems to be wide awake, but she's not responding. I don't get it. What happened here? Ah! Hey, it's Eve! Eve, were you with Isabella the whole time? Can you tell me what happened here? What did she say, Luke? Nothing. She didn't tell me a thing. Will you people keep your distance? I can't have you getting close to the Great Witch Bezella. Until the commencement of the final trial, this girl is to be handed over to the Knights of the Inquisition. Take her away. Sir! Hey, don't you dare lay your finger on her! Surely you must have seen her just now. Tell me, did she or did she not just summon a great big fire dragon? But you still can't say for sure that Isabella's a witch. That's right. Someone must have knocked her out and brought her here against her will. Oh, that's ridiculous. We vigilantes were the first ones at this tower. And when we arrived, this girl was the only person present. Any one of us would swear on it as their honor as a knight. Things are not always as they might appear. You have yet to investigate the scene of the incident, have you not? There's no need. It's obvious beyond a shadow of a doubt that what has transpired here. Oi, get a move on. Take that girl away from before she gains consciousness. But sir, there seems to be some kind of commotion downstairs. What? You take your hands off the young girl. I'm family. Hey, you, cease. Oh. Oh, are you gonna piss off Aunt Patty? You lot just keep your grubby meat hooks off my little Spella. Ah, boss. Maya, Phoenix. Who let this woman up here? Remove her immediately. Sir. Don't you lay a hand on me. Take that. Seriously? What is that? White powder. That's my very finest white flour. Be thankful of that, you whippersnapper. Why, you impudent bread-brained baker! Go ahead and draw that sword at your own wrist, Sonny. I'll show you a thing or two. The rolling pin is mightier than the sword. Don't you have anything better to do than intimidate defenseless women, you dork in a tin can? What is it with you people? I understand how you two feel, but may I ask you both to calm down a little? Professor! We are the only ones who can discover the truth and save Isabella. The professor's right. We have to keep her cool and carefully plan our next move. I know, Phoenix. And to think, the Phoenix I once knew could barely even plan his next loaf of bread. If you'll excuse us, we must be on our way. Now, why couldn't you just leave peacefully in the first place? Isabella, I still believe in you, my dear girl. Take the girl away. And that means now! I'm afraid, sir, that won't exactly be completely possible at the present time, sir. What now? A moment ago, that new recruit got carried away and blocked the entrance. Currently, no one is able to leave the tower, sir. What did you say? That idiot of a new recruit did what? We've been ordered to take this girl to the interrogation room as soon as possible. The trial of the Great Witch is tonight. The appropriate arrangements are already underway in the square. We don't have time for this. Sorry, sir. I'll go and hang that new recruit up by his heels. Psst. We're leaving now and that's that. Bring that witch here to me. Looks like they took a spell away with them. That made my blood boil, having to just stand here and watch her get dragged away like that. We must bide our time, Luke. Don't worry, the time for action will come. Although, at present, this place is still in complete turmoil.
Look, there are vigilantes and knights running all over the place. That oversized rust bucket said a trial will be held tonight, didn't he?
Indeed, that would seem to be the case. According to the storyteller's story, at least. Honestly, though, who knows what will happen this time? No, don't solve that puzzle. Oh wait, it's a new mystery. The Great Witch Bezella. The Great Witch Bezella used a spell to call forth a fire dragon, which then took the storyteller's life. Could it be that a spell really is the Great Witch Bezella? And what was the spell called? A Grimworm or Gramworm? I don't know. Everyone in the square witnessed the spell summon the fire dragon, but we will not be so easily convinced of her guilt. I simply cannot comprehend it. Oh, weird. Storyteller, can this really be a suitable ending to the story you have written? As a father, how can you possibly subject your own daughter to a fate such as this? Inquisitor Bottom, we have the Great Witch in custody. You took your time, did you not? How long is it since the incident?
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. It took longer than expected, and I counted those incompetent vigilantes. They've only just handed it over to us.
Your excuses do not interest me. You do realize, according to the story, the trial of the Great Witch must convene this evening, do you not?
Yes, sir. Arrangements for the setting up of the special outside court have commenced.
I wanted to gain as much information as possible before the proceedings began. There's little time left, so get going.
Yes, sir. You heard of Inquisitor Witch? Get moving.
Stop! Do not treat the accused like that.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. But, sir, this girl's accused of...
I know very well what she's accused of. But for the time being, that is precisely what she is... That is precisely what she's... Fudge, that word. For the time being, that is precisely what she is accused. What she is. Accused. Not guilty. Sentence structure, very important.
Inquisitor Bottom.
Maybe I should slow down a bit. This girl is not a witch until she has been pronounced guilty. Treat her with respect. That is an order!
Yes, sir!
Spella Cantabella. I would like to hear the truth from you. Are you really the Great Witch Bezella?
I'm...
Go and prepare for questioning. I should be along shortly. That won't be necessary. Inquisitor Darklaw! What did you just say?
I said that will not be necessary. You see, this evening, you will not be the one standing in court.
What is the meaning of this? Who then? Who will stand in court?
For the trial of the Great Witch Bezella, surely it is only fitting that the High Inquisitor herself prosecute.
You're not saying...
I'm saying that I will be filling the role of Inquisitor in tonight's trial. Is that understood, Barnum?
High Inquisitor, just what are you planning?
I'm not sure I quite follow. What are you implying?
I followed after you, and my pursuit led me into a mysterious forest. Upon doing so, I witnessed a most unusual scene. Several mysterious robed figures surrounding a character whom they referred to as the Great Witch. The Great Witch hiding behind that masked exterior was none other than you, High Inquisitor Darklaw.
My, Inquisitor. How very interesting. And where, may I ask, is your proof of this?
Proof? Well...
Did you not even remove the mask to confirm the identity of that person? Well?
I was unable to confirm anything. Thanks to her use of witchcraft, I was robbed of consciousness.
Is that so? In that case, Barnum, I'm afraid I will have to treat what you have just said as treason. And treason against the High Inquisitor means treason against the storyteller.
You there! Yes, milady!
Escort Zacharias Bottom to the dungeon for his crime of treason.
Yes, but... milady?!
On second thought, he may prove a handful for the likes of you men alone. I shall come along and assist your escort. Now,
Ready the horses. Yes, sir! I mean, milady! Wait right here, Barnum. We're taking you to immediate custody. Ugh. I do not believe it. I will not believe it. I cannot believe that Spella Cantabella is the Great Witch Bezella. Blast! Of all the times. Inquisitor Barnum, please know that it pains me to restrain a great defender of Labyrinthia. There's no need to apologize. I'm aware that you're only doing your duty. But, sir! No! No, take care of the dog! Don't do anything to him!
Constantine, what are you doing here, boy? My faithful companion, Constantine. I'm sorry to say, it appears that your master has reached the end of his career. A great task has befallen me, but now I shall be unable to complete it. It's such a pity.
This is pitiful. The once great Inquisitor Barnum, conveying words of remorse to his faithful dog.
Huh?
And what, may I ask, was this great task of which you spoke?
That's simple. To find the truth.
The truth?
Until I met Sir Blue Knight and Sir Dark Hat, the question hadn't occurred to me. Is Spella Cantabella really the Great Witch Bezella? Why would the storyteller write a story in which his own daughter is executed? I, Zacharias Barnum, as a defender of this town, must know the truth behind this.
I'll tell you one thing, Inquisitor Barnum. I'll tell you why you were unable to find the truth.
What is the reason?
There is one thing which, despite your great ability, you lack.
Something I lack?
What you lack is resolve.
What do you mean?
In order to find out the truth, you went to great lengths in following me to the woods. I don't reproach you for that. You felt it was your duty as a knight. But that's also the problem, Inquisitor. Why could you not go to such lengths when it came to doubting the storyteller himself?
That's crazy! It's not right for a knight to question the integrity of his lord and master!
And so you failed. Your knightly pride was your critical flaw.
Huh? Critical flaw?
That tower, the one in which the storyteller lives. Perhaps the truth you were seeking could have been found in the small room at the very top of that tower.
What are you saying?
In any case, at this stage of the game, it's too late to do anything. So I suggest you assign your unfinished task to that faithful dog of yours.
Huh?
Very well then, Zacharias Barnum. It's time to go. From this evening, you'll be spending your time in a damp, dark place, deep underground. It might be a good opportunity for you to cool that hot head of yours.
Phew, we finally made it out of that tower. I second that feeling. For a moment there, I wondered if we'd make it out safely. There's probably not much time until the spell's trial begins. I say we look around for clues, so we at least have something to go on. Indeed, that sounds like a wise suggestion. However, if it's all right with you, I'd like to take charge of this particular investigation, Mr. Wright. Sure, no problem, but what about you, Professor? Me? Why, there's a place of particular interest I would like to investigate. A place you like to investigate? Where's that, Professor? Ah, Constantine! Whoa! Where the heck did he come from? Constantine looks rather worked up. Could something be the matter with him? I don't know. I'll ask him and see. Ah, good idea, Luke. Thank God you know how to speak to animals. Eh? No, surely not. What is it, my boy? You look like you've just seen a ghost.
What did the little guy say? He said that his master, Inquisitor Barnum, has been relieved of his duties.
You mean Inquisitor Barnum is no longer Inquisitor Barnum? But why?
Apparently, he's been branded a traitor for treason against the storyteller.
Barnum? A traitor? Very peculiar. This has all happened rather too hastily for my liking. Well, if that's true, then who's going to take his place as prosecutor in a trial this evening?
Well, according to Constantine, that would be High Inquisitor Darklaw herself. High Inquisitor Darklaw?
It would appear this incident has taken a further turn for the dramatic. We would be wise to attend our respective investigations without further delay.
Just a moment, Professor. It seems Constantine wants to tell us something else.
I'd be very interested to hear anything you wish to add, Constantine. I love how this is a normal conversation. Yeah, keep talking.
It appears he'd like to show us the way. Show us the way? Show us the way to where? He, wants to show us the way to, well, the Storyteller's Tower.
The Storyteller's Tower? Why there?
According to Constantine, there should be a vital clue up there.
A vital clue? Ho ho! That is most fortuitous.
Huh?
Professor? It just so happens that when I said there was a place I wish to investigate, that tower is precisely where I meant. Sure! You know, he probably had something else in mind, and he's like, oh shoot, that's actually a better idea. Yeah, I'm sure. No kidding. For the time being, everyone's attention is focused on the town square. So perhaps it might just be possible to enter that tower while it's not being quite so heavily guarded. At least I presume that may be the case. You may have just found a chink in their armor, Professor.
Isn't that tower where Isabella used to live when she was a kid? What kind of clue do you think could be hiding up there?
Maybe the clue lies in Isabella's past.
Constantine says he knows a shortcut. He can lead us straight to the Storyteller's Tower. Follow me, Sir Top Hat, he said.
Mr. Wright, I suggest we split up into two groups. Okay, Professor. Be careful up there. Don't worry, I shall be sure to return, armed with that vital clue. We'll be waiting for you. In the meantime, we'll make sure we're armed and ready for the trial. Mr. Wright, within the final story was written the following. The town, finally freed from the shackles of story and witchcraft, will bathe in the morning light of the new dawning day. The new town will be aglow with freedom from the past and fresh hope for the future. If this story is to have the finale that has been promised, Isabella too will bathe in the morning light of that new dawning day. I'm with you on that, Professor. Let's work together to make it happen. Farewell for now, Mr. Wright. Come on, Luke.
Right you up, Professor. Come on, Constantine. Show us the way.
Alright, let's start by investigating the scene of the crime. We've only got a few hours until the trial starts. That doesn't give us much time. Let's go, Maya.
Right!
I'm sure the professor will bring us back something we can work with. Let's be sure to hold up our end of the bargain.
You got it, Nick.
What is it, Maya?
It's Isabella. Her eyes are all funny again, like last time.
Like last time?
Yeah, like they were back in London. I mean, it's like she's completely spaced out again.
Well, now that you mention it, it was almost like she was being controlled by some kind of drug or magic back then.
Nuh-uh! No way! This is just downright disgusting! We can't let them get away with this!
Yeah, we're definitely on the same page there, Maya. Come on, let's get started.
You said it!
I'm as serious as a heart attack, Nick. That is very serious. Bell Tower area, okay! Oh man, wait, do I still not have control? This episode's like 30 minutes. Oh, now I have control. Yay! However, there is one thing I want to check. Actually, no, I can't. Actually, there's going to be hint coins or anything? No. Okay. What I was thinking of doing was, I don't know if there's any, like, hidden puzzles I missed. It didn't say I did, but I was gonna, like, see if I can go back to, what's her name? Riddell, but I guess I can't. So, guys, I have no idea. I mean, I feel like I may be coming close to... Well, I wouldn't say the ending of the game, but, like, kind of like the storyteller said, the climax. So, this might be, like, somewhat of the final stretch. Like, I would say maybe 2/3, you know, of the game. You know, we already, you know, finished. I'm not sure. Don't confirm me on that. I'm just saying, you know, these are just my thoughts, you know. I like to be as in the dark as much as I can when it comes to this game. So please, once again, don't write anything, you know, spoilerish or, you know, stuff like that in the comments. Regardless, next time we'll go ahead and investigate and see what we can find. So, as usual, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time for Let's Play Phoenix Wright. I mean, no, Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. I feel like Phoenix should have the top billing, but this game definitely is more Layton heavy, so I don't know, whatever. I'll see you guys later.